Y'all missed my birthday so bad, I forgot it was my birthday. Was Vlad just inside my house using my computer, and then he materialized his ass outside of my house? Come back to my house and bite me in my sleep. Get out of here. That was $5,000 just down the drain. Are you getting abducted right now? Oh, what? Quentin, sweetheart? His name's not even Quentin. His name is Raymond. Oh my God. Ooh, yes, the queen, Miss Crumple Bottom. So you guys have a great day, a great week, and awesome millennium. Bye guys. Hello, ethereal beings. It's me, Avina Love. So let me see if I can. There's a way to, but I can't remember how it is to make this full screen. There's a way to do it, but I can't remember what I did last time. I did it one time, and then I didn't like it, and I never did it again. How is everyone doing? I am gonna try to thug this out. My mouth hurts all the time now. If y'all don't know, I was gone last week because I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled. It's been a long time coming. Shoot, I done had them bad boys in. I would say around 13 is when they started growing in, and they just been there. They never bothered me until recently. They started bothering me when I was like, I had braces, and the doctor told me if you have braces and you're not going to get your wisdom teeth removed, it's pretty much a moot point, which I understood what he was saying. I took it in, but like, I was like, I'm not going through, because they also had to remove compacted teeth. So it would have involved 2 surgeries. And I literally looked him in his face and I said, I'm not doing 2 surgeries. It's not happening. Me and my orthodontist at the time, when I was 16, we were beefing for real. Like, that man hated me and I hated him, and it was mutual. So there's a way to do it. We don't care. Let me see if I can put this down. No. Okay. Whatever. You're gonna see the bars. I could make it bad. Look, I could do this and just pop that like that. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, because it's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Whatever. We don't need to. So this is Second Life. If y'all don't know, I have a whole thing on Second Life. And then I'm trying to get my farming store, this one over here. That's for a later date, and first I gotta put fencing down for the cows. So I'm trying to streamline my property this big, and I can't do anything. Like I can't do anything more because I'm running out of space, and I think it's crazy that I have this much space and I keep running out of space. So I got rid of the other barn. Like, I got rid of the mini barn and the horse barn, I guess you would call it a barn or whatever, and I streamlined it into like one thing. So this is gonna work as my barn. It's gonna have my chickens and everything in it. I'm actually gonna put a few cows in it, but I think that it would be better to do it this way instead of having 2 different buildings. to be like a barn and a horse, like to hold horses. And plus, I don't even have horses. I was supposed to get some, but I never did. So yeah. And not even horses, chocobos, really. That's all I wanted. Um so there has been a couple of changes. Um not just in game, but like all around. Silas, get back in the house. I don't remember if I showed y'all my cat last time. Like, I have a cat. His name is Silas. Get in the house. Get in the house. Um, that's Silas, everyone. He goes in and out of walls. He doesn't respect walls. He's a real shadow for real. Um, so I bought this house like maybe the other day. I hadn't been here. I hadn't been on Second Life for a very, very long time. And then I came back in and that other house wasn't even decorated. And like it was decorated, but it wasn't decorated to how I wanted it. And then there was one whole room that I couldn't even put anything down because it's too much, right? Let me get something to drink. Where's my cup at? Um uh let's see, which one do I want? Let's try this one. This one never works the way I want it to. Ever. I have to literally error it out just to make it work. I keep trying to fix it. Um, I now have vendor scripts, so like I'm always constantly trying to fix it. So, let me see if I can zoom out real quick. Okay. So, here's the house. Now, I walked this whole house and I was so excited. I finally got another couch. Um, I was so excited about it because I was like, wait, I could see this working. The only problem for me is that the walls are this gray throughout the house. Like it doesn't change. The walls are the same color. I added this fireplace, but for the most part, I see the potential. This is actually turning out to be one of my favorite rooms, is the dining room. The dining room in the other house, that dining room set was way too heavy. I went to it, I was like, what do you mean it takes up 30 prims for one table that I barely use? No ma'am. So I found this table at it's a gotcha. So I found it at I believe it was the Gotcha Shacks. Yeah, so I found that at the Gotcha Shacks. This chandelier was like $90. I think it's so pretty. Um then this is my laundry room, of course. I still need to put up a couple of stuff, a couple of things. I'm gonna put a curtain right here. Um, and then that's just gonna be like where the laundry goes. This I've bought this texture. I'm just now starting to just buy textures and put them on stuff. That way it's better. The floors in here weren't bad. I think they were like the same as this in here, but I wanted it to look like a kitchen, so I did that. I bought another kitchen from what's their name? Trump Loel Loel. I bought another like kitchen set from them. The other kitchen set I did use this island from it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just I couldn't change like the base color, and then I wanted something like a little bit more smaller that could fit in this corner. Um and also it had too many movable parts that I just was annoyed about. So I wanted something simple, something I could just put my microwave on and be done with it. I shoved this stove in here. There's another stove back here. Cuz I wanted my stove and I liked it how it like is. So I just shoved mine in there. Um so yeah, I'm still setting this up because there's a table. I want to do a round table right here. And then I also want to do like the wine rack and stuff in this corner. So I'll get to that later. Back here is not a porch, which is fine. I only use the porch for like making stuff. So I can still make my stuff. I still have that outside garden thing, so it's not that much of a loss. Ba, 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 da, da, da. I also made Silas's radius, like he can wander, a little bit bigger since it's an open floor plan. Silas was like stuck in the living room and it was kind of sad. um at the last house. So here is upstairs. This is where the bathroom is. I'm still working on it. I fucked up this wall and I'm not gonna place another house to fix it. So it's just gonna be wood. It's just gonna be wood. Don't worry about it. And then I have to fix the walls. I put a convertible, like a little fake wall right here. Just to like separate the bathroom for this big old shower thing. Um I don't know what I'm gonna do with the top of the shower. I don't know whether I'm gonna put like a big old cube up there to like make it look like it's a part of the wall, or I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. Um, yeah, and that's the bathroom. This room across from the bathroom is gonna be my room. I just like because you could step into it, and then it's got these three big grand windows. I have a whole nother bed that I'm gonna put down. So I'm gonna do that, and then this is gonna be the Barbie room. I'm just gonna change the color of this. It's like I don't know if y'all can see from the light of my face, but like it's like a board thing. So yeah. Silas. Silas. Calm down. He just did that. So yeah, but that's not the part that really sold me on this house, and I forgot to even show y'all. Give me a minute. Is it has a third floor. And of course, this is where my office and stuff is gonna be. This is gonna be like a little seating area. This is the part that sold me. Y'all know I have the little witching office. This would be so cute for the witching office. Absolutely. Some of the stuff in the witching office is not coming with us because I was packing that thing up and I was like, I have too many items in this damn office. But it's still cute and I love it. So that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna go around like painting walls. I got some of them done here. Let me see. Edit. Um, select face. This right here. Um, let's see. Where is that texture? And like I said, that's all we're doing today is basically remodeling this. I can show y'all real quick where I moved my gotcha. I moved my gotcha. So I have the clubhouse still. The clubhouse is still there. I never changed it. It's still there. But because it's a clubhouse and because it's owned by the group, I still wanted to put like a business where that is and stuff like that. So bear with me. Let me make sure I do this right. 2-7, I think. 2-7, yeah. Everything looks like it matches. Yeah. Not to select every single face. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just the single faces, please. This is gonna be 1-7. People told me that accent walls are no longer a thing, and I said, well, that's just against my spiritual. So call me a millennial, call me old, whatever, but I love me a good accent wall. So what we're gonna do in here. Okay. Let's do this one in sand. Also in, oh wait, it's the wrong direction. Rotate degrees. I think it was like 270. I had to rotate it on the other side. And I was so confused by it because I was like, huh? Yeah, 270. And this is going to be 7. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what color I'm doing for all the rest of the rooms. I think I'm gonna skip and go to the kitchen, and then figure out what color I'm doing in there. And then also put down that wine rack since I'm gonna be in there. I am so what's it called? I would just attribute it to my ADHD. I don't do it all at like one time. Like I'm doing the downstairs right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I will not concentrate on one thing ever. That's not in my spiritual. That's just not how I run things. Oh, there's like this thing. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works. I don't want to fuck it up. If I fuck it up, I'm going to put something else down. I'm not getting a whole new house. To fix it, you'd have to put down a whole new house. And I don't want to do any of that. Do none of that. I didn't know what to play today because I also wanted to play Schedule 1, of course, but I've been playing that off and on. Defaulted. Oh no. Oh god. How do I change it? Oh jeez. Oh no. It doesn't break down into different ones. Let me see. How can I fix this? The other one I just put down a wood wall. This is not a wood wall type situation. Hmm. Do we have so close that, open this. Textures. Walls. If I could grab the color of the sand or get it at least close, I could fix it. Let's see. Default. Yeah. Then go up here. Can I grab this? Okay, I'm gonna have to guess. Are you purring in my ear right now? Salem. Get out of here. Okay, does that look bad? Looks noticeably different. It needs to be just a skull shredder. And maybe just a skosh brighter. Because I'm not taking a picture and putting it through Photoshop. That's just not what's happening. Salem. All I hear is you about to start a motor. Where are you? You sleep or you outside? Now he just be outside. One time I was in the kitchen and he was just right by my feet. Salem. Stop trying to jump through the damn. He'll get it together here in a minute. All right, I'm gonna be okay with that. Is it a different color? Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually prefer that color in that color, but whatever. We'll live. Oh, it changed this color also. So I can't see select face. Oh, okay. Now I know that. Now I know that. So all of this is just gonna be a tan. So if that's the case, we're just gonna go with sand for everything. Let me see this one. This long wall. I mean, might as well do sand all the way down there. Okay. Okay. I have no choice in the matter, really. And let me find my sand. I can't see. Did it change? Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay. Rotate. The other way. 90, of course. Okay. And okay, make it 2, 7. My summer 10. Thank you so much for that sub. Welcome to my side of the universe. May you live long and prosper. Yeah, that is 2 different colors. Let me put on the good environment. I need to find another environment. I've already had several issues with this one. Ooh, so bright. Um, um, Apply only to myself, please. I was wondering why it went through so many different things. It did need to apply. Yeah, that's that's the colors. That is wrong. Edit. Black face. This one. Maybe a little bit more yellow. Just a skosh. We're just gonna have to be okay with this. Wonder if it'd be better to try to match it with the green. I wonder if they the same creator. I bought these like a minute ago, and I want to know if this same creator has just a plain wall with the same colors. That would be helpful. And I don't know if they have that, but that would be so helpful. And then I need to because I have to literally zoom in like maybe that far for you to see this to look cat faces. But like regular like all the time, that's what it looks like. I hate it. My jaw distance, I pushed it all the way up. It still looked like that. I hate it. Select face. Boom. Let's see here. I'm gonna do the same sand color because why not? If I did it on one side, I'm gonna do it on the other side. Why not? Salem, my love, what's going on? Damn. Okay, so rotate the shit out of that the other way. Okay, and then I have to fit it in there some kind of way. What is that, vertical square scale? Or should I just change? One seven, and then this one. And is the oh, it's not on this wall either, so we can miss out on that bottom part if it won't happen on this one, and that's fine because it's more raised up than that down there. I'm really here just for the top of it, so more like a, but it doesn't throw anything off, I don't think. It bothers me. And I think that's all that counts, is it bothers me. I did this one time. Huh. It counted that as white. Oh, this. Ooh, it did pick that up. About this. No, it didn't pick that up. It didn't pick this up? I guess technically it's not a color, because somebody else put a texture on top of it. So technically it doesn't have a texture. You may be right. I'm not playing. I'm not. But this one does, because I think it's a whole piece. Anyway, let's see. Try to get in there. More pink. I really feel like that's about as close as we gonna get. Is it the same color? Probably. I just won't take it to Photoshop. The only way that I figured out that you can like get the color to be exact is take a snapshot, save it, go into like whatever thing you have. I usually use this thing. Yes, I know Adobe is full of shit on every given Sunday, on any time, but it's convenient and I use it. Upload the picture that I just took. Then give me a little selector tool. Edit. Select face. that one. And this is the color it tells me that it is. And it still looked too dark. Yeah, that one's a little bit closer. All right, so I guess we gotta bring this all the way down. I don't know. I might like it. I might like in here to be just white. And I have a white. These should just be straight walls. It shouldn't be like too difficult. So let's go ahead and finish these out. Edit. Select face, this face. This one. Oh, let me close this out. And stretch this out so I can find sand. Okay. Let's make it just a little bit. Oh, okay. I gotta flip that all the way around. Okay. And then $70 or 270. Let's do 117. And then I want to pop this up though. Do I need to do that to this one? No. Okay, that looks similar. I'm gonna leave the ceiling alone for right now. Nothing's really wrong with the ceiling. It'd be cool if I could get some like wainscoting, like, you know what I mean? Like pop out. A little pop out wainscot. That'd be cute. But for right now, in here, it'll be fine. Let's see what this does, because I don't want to mess up the outside. If it'll mess up the outside, I don't want to do anything about that. Just this one. And I haven't been checking the outside either. Oh, that's a big old gap. Huge gap, actually. Let me do this real quick. Silas, you're okay. Okay, it doesn't mess up the outside, which is great. And I'm just gonna stop talking for a couple of minutes. One of my teeth is really hurting. I really wanted to stream too. It's been bothering me for like a whole hot minute, but just that one specifically, the one on the side of my mouth, he even said it may hurt for a while because it took him a whole hot minute to take that thing out my mouth. It was putting up a fight. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. Excuse me. And I like the color of the outside of the house. It's nice. The other one was kind of dark. This one is kind of like more, it has the option to be brighter. Um which I like. Okay, down this other box. Let me go to recent objects. Okay, and then take that. Okay, let me see what the light ones are giving. Select face. Okay, so if they have just a white, that would be great. This is not just named white, but let me see. Blossom, coral, lavender, meadow, mist, morning, noon, peach, rose, sandstone, seafoam, stone, waterfall. Snow. The no is the one that I want. All right. We'll see how it looks. It might not make any sense in here. And we might have to go to the darker, like a black color. Oh no, that's the other one. Now I've been picking the brush one, like a brushed kind of feel, but they do have like this regular kind. So bright. It's so bright already. I don't want it. I'm sorry. That cackle was inappropriate, but I think I am hilarious. I hate when it's too bright. Let me go back to my other environment real quick. And it might not be too bright. It's just this environment thing. But only on myself. The whole room? Ooh. Okay, let's go back to the bright one. Well, let's go to the afternoon one just to see. Ah. Let's go back to black. I'm sorry. I just like a dark, rich color. I don't like a bright, just in your face kind of color. Uh, Powdered black, powdered brick. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Sunrise, eight, sky. You see how like it just cuts through like doesn't make me feel like I'm fighting. is 70 to 7. And then I want this to be an offset. You're yelling. Why are you yelling? Okay, that's kind of thick on the bottom, but not so thick at the top. So 50, 05. It's better-ish. Let's make it a little bit better, like 40. Okay. Opposite way. 120. Okay. I just gotta remember that. 120. Yeah, let's do that in here. So 120. All that is like the shadow around the windows. Maybe I don't need that. Everything in here is about to be black and white. And that also answers the question, can I keep that? No, because everything in here is about to be black and white with just like the gray on the countertop. Also, not being able to use a straw has been challenging. Because I got a Route 44 slush, and I'm like, how am I supposed to drink that without a straw? 90? So this was 120, negative 140. Well, 040. And then 27. Yeah. Do the same thing on the other side. You know what? I like it. I actually really like it. Degrees. Oh, that did not line up at the bottom. Hmm. Put it back at 5.6 then. Damn. .7. Well, 2 point. I'm just trying to figure out how it didn't line up at the bottom. Hmm. Okay. I'll take it. Whatever. At the top it lines up, at the bottom it's not lining up, but I'm not in control of creating houses, so I don't know what happened. At night it's probably stupid dark in here. Let's see if this works, because I see a little cutout part at the bottom and I hope it's just a shadow. Okay, it's the right way, so that's great. 120. Okay, it lined up, so that's all I care about. All right, give me a table, get me better curtains. I have curtains in my pocket. I had curtains and I didn't even realize like I had them. Like these curtains right here. I think I opened them like when I first got into the game, like really playing the game, and I didn't know how to work them, so I just left them. Like these top ones, they come in all different colors and designs and stuff. I was like, oh, these are kind of cute. Okay, I was just checking this wall to make sure nothing changed on this wall. What about that back wall right there? Nope. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. My mouth is killing me and I haven't even started properly. What time is it? Okay. So what I have enough time to do is go show y'all my new gacha. Um then we'll probably I have new stuff also. So I'm probably gonna go to the sandbox, go through the stuff that I have, like the new stuff that I want to put in here, and just kind of look at that stuff. I noticed that my wainscoting got smaller and smaller. Well, larger and larger, because in that other room, it's really small. But I like how it looks in here. And then I was thinking, what if I change this to like a wood? Like, would it be a problem if this was a wood? Oh, because upstairs in the bathroom, I have a wood wall. Would this be a problem if it was a wood wall? I don't want to change it, and like, I hate it. Because in order to change it to wood, I have to change it to PBR. And if I change it to PBR, there's no way to change it back to Legacy. Let's see. Fuck it. YOLO. If I hate it, I hate it. I don't hate it. And then, of course, okay, so that's wood, and then it goes in here. And then it's this. Just a thought. I don't like it. I actually really like it. I'm obsessed with it. Okay. All right, I'll leave it alone. Because that's the same, I think that's the same color as this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to show y'all the gotcha. This is going to be the quickest stream on the planet because now my mouth is hurting. I hate it. By now it should have healed, but like one side is healed, the other side is not. So I'm not a queen of patience. I hate hurting, and I hate doing this type of stuff. That's why I did it last weekend, and then I took a week off from work because I thought by now it would just be okay. And I'm just thinking, how am I supposed to work? Like, I gotta call people on my phone. How am I supposed to do that if I'm in freaking pain? I am not one of God's strongest warriors. I will not claim it, and I do not want it. If I get sick or if I hurt, you will hear about it all the fucking time. Because I am a punk, and I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Who told you had to be strong to fucking live life? Fuck that. Probably the same reason why I don't have kids. Like, fuck y'all. I don't like pain. There is some sort of contest or some sort of sale, so excuse me. Everybody's telling me about their sales and their contests and their things. And they brought gotcha back, so whoo. Yeah. Making more money. Okay, so how are we doing this one? I think what I want to do, like this middle part where the room collides. What if, stay with me. What if we do, here's where I am. I don't want to do anything that's like gonna fuck shit up. But wood is about to be the common theme around this piece. how does it look if I just turn it black into like this black? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. I don't want to. I want to turn everything into wood. This is. I'm gonna have to do the same thing here, but whatever color I pick right here, it's gonna have to go with this color and this color. I don't want everything to be tan. I just did tan on that wall because it was easier. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all my gotcha real quick. Oof. Technically, that room is done. The only room that needs to be done is this one. There's some pieces in here that are gonna change, like this wood and this one. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the gotcha and then we're gonna go to the sandbox just so I can show y'all some of the other stuff that I got. And I got that stuff for free, honey. Free. I love free 99. All I had to do was join a group for like 190 and they gave all this stuff for free. So I like joining groups for real cheap and then boom, get a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh. Let's go to the gotchas. Okay, so this is my new gotcha. It is actually in the air. Hence the car. Ooh, somebody came got a tree and a desk. I love that for us. Buy things, people. Buy more things. So here are all my things. I have a full set of that full moon bedroom because I was gonna use it, but I don't like the bed. The bed is adult, and you know how I feel about the adult stuff. It's useless. Um, but yeah, this is like all the stuff that's for sale. The lights in this house are, so I got this house for free at the little birthday thing, I think, or the Halloween thing. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a free house from NS, I believe. Let me see. NS, and it's called the Cicada House, and it was a gift. It was just free. And I was like, where did I get this house from? And so I just plopped it down and then here. So it's better than paying rent because I hadn't paid rent at that other place for a very, very long time because I hadn't been in the game for a very, very long time. And then they kicked me out and I was like, fuck. I was gonna get it back, but then I was like, nah. Ain't no need to waste money. Because there's gonna be times again where I'm just like, nope, I'm not gonna come up here. So yeah. All right, so ooh, Clubhouse. Let me go down. So here's the clubhouse, but if we go up, this is the land for my gotcha. So all of this. And these were gonna be rentals. I said screw that. I'm not doing all that. I can't not guarantee that I'm gonna be here for 100%. So no. No. So it's got plenty of space. I still have uh that many 1,000 still available. So yeah, I think it's like 800. I think this part has 1,000. But yeah, but these are still here. These still have the beds in them. They still are perfectly fine. I have floaties in my pocket somewhere that I haven't opened up, but they're gonna go on top of these. But yeah, this is still here. And I still haven't finished this path, which this uneven ground I don't want to. Yeah. So that is the gotchas. Now we're gonna go to no, not that. Go to world. Let's go to destinations. Linden destinations. No. Go back. Linden Premier Destinations. What is the one that's always empty? This one. It's probably gonna be somebody there. One day I came over. One day I teleported over here, and I wound up in the bottom of somebody's house. I was like, oh my god, help, help. All right, so there is a long list of things that I bought. Let me go to objects. Okay, here we go. This, I just want the bed. I really just want the bed. Let me see if I already opened up the package. Up this and then go here. Like, yeah, the bed is pretty heavy, but if I get rid of some of the stuff in the office, it won't be that much of a problem. Astro. There it goes. Okay. So I think it's like a whole set. Wardrobe, I don't want. The bed. You know what? Let me look at the whole set. I saw the chandelier. It's not a working chandelier, so I don't want it. Okay, let me take a look here. Okay. I just want this bed. Edit. Unlink. Unlink everything. Okay. And is it gonna take the pillows too? Edit. Didn't look like it was gonna take them pillows. Okay, grab me the pillows, the feet of the bed, please. Anything else? Covers and all of that. And what happens if I hit take? Okay, I don't need the shadow. I really don't need the shadow. This light does not actually work. This was cute, but it's all man-centered, and I have another one that is not. This little rug here, not really a fan of. Oh, is that okay? That's ass. That's ass. I thought it was a squiggle. All I saw was a squiggle. Then you look from a different perspective, it's ass. Okay. Like I said, it looks so man-centered, but I liked it the bed because it was in pink. All right, cool. Being by itself. Okay, and then delete. Okay. Light is still here. Whatever this is still here. Okay. Delete. Okay. Dope. What else is on top? Is that? Oh, that's just shadows. These shadows is heavy? Take that off. Delete. Okay. All right. That works for me. I don't know where it went to, but it'll show me in here. Recent objects. Okay, so that's the footrest. And in the bed, it says 41 L's. That's 41 L's? Oh, no, 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 no. How many L's is this? Okay. Um, What is that? What am I looking at? Not a. Let me get off here. It? Oh, okay, hold on. The thing to sit on? I have a copy of just the bed. I'm just gonna delete this. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that because I do have a copy of the bed. That was too confusing. As long as I got this, yeah, okay. And you can delete that. As long as I got that, I should be fine. I have this. Ugh, ate all of that behind there. Well, then I didn't need this footrest. And I can just delete what I don't want. But what I do want is to be able to sit here. Ooh, butt cheeks out. Sleep. Okay, yeah. That's what I do want. Damn. Okay, but what I also want to get rid of. Edit. Okay, so that middle part stays. Unlink real quick. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. And I already have this, so I'm going to delete this. Right now. Edit. All of that. And go ahead and link it. Right. So how many? 20. That works for me. And sit here. Perfection. That's all I want to do. No, don't worry about attaching anything. I'm about to get up. And then because it's mine, can I add? Yes, I can. That's what I like to see. My story. I just be using the regular furniture scripts. I know I have better ones, but I like the furniture scripts that came with it. Energy. Okay, we'll just do energy. Okay, and take it. Again. Okay, whatever. Don't need the shadow. All right. So there are more things. And I'm like, I don't care about like doing a little bit of work to get what I want at all. I don't be caring. I use that to get my shower. I just recolored the shower. Christine's living room. Open. Okay. Can I just use this TV? And is the TV usable or is it not? If the TV is not usable, I don't want it. Yeah, it's just decor. This rug is cute. Let me see the leather. This is cute. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. I'm thinking about that reading nook. Maybe this chair. But I really do like this rug. So I'm going to collect this rug. Take that. See what else I can take. These tables are cute. But I have a bookcase that I want to put down. These vases are cute. But can I separate this or is it just one whole big moving piece? Let's try it. Edit. Unlink. Okay, those move as a unit and I'm going to take them. Take those. Okay. Anything else I want off of this? Not really. All right, so we'll delete all of that. Let's redo that because I feel like I was too much in there and it'll fuck around and delete my freaking cup. Delete. Delete. I'm glad it kept the chair because I'm thinking about it. Let me sit in it. By that window in the corner. Okay. Stand up. Tease me. Tease me. Sometimes when I be like looking at like the furniture and stuff, I'm like, either I'm freakishly short or it's freakishly big. And I have to remind myself, no, my character is freakishly short. Fake. Okay. Next thing. I got like almost all day living rooms. I wasn't playing. I had like little pieces of stuff that I wanted to grab. Okay, hold on. Attach. Open. Okay. Take. Now, urban living room. Bookcase. Oh, it comes in 2 different pieces. And okay. And then sofa set. Okay, so bookcase. Okay. And this is all one piece. Everything comes on a can, or I make it smaller. Put that in front of that window. Yeah, that'd be cute. All right, let me take that. Then living room set. No, living room. Is this the one that had the other chair? We can do 2 different chairs. It's fine. Oh no, but I like these chairs better. I actually have this photo in my living room. That's hilarious. Take that. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do both. Everything else, I was like, I just wanted the chair and that bookcase. Move out the way. Edit. There ain't nothing on her selected. Then delete. Okay, so I have the chairs. I have the bookcase. I even have a rug randomly. But I bought a pack of rugs too. But I have more in here. So let's just look at the rest of it. Okay, so living room fat pack. Patch. Add that cozy one. Okay, and then that was the ceiling fan. Okay. And then let's go to recent. Armchairs. This was the second armchair that I was thinking about. I like the other 2. Delete that. Chandelier, does it work? Or is it just decoration? Just decoration. Middle table and rug. It's a cute rug, but I don't have anything in my house that goes with that. Speakers. I like the speakers. But these TVs don't work. Decorative dresser. I'm about to be real crazy about this, but edit, unlink real quick. There's two things that I want off of here. Those shakers and this wine in the living room. I mean, in the dining room. What is that even? I don't care. I'm taking it. And take. Okay. Okay. This is what I started doing now. Like, if I see a piece of something that I like, I just tear it apart at the seams. I don't. What does this TV unit look like? Oh, it comes in a separate box. Okay. Table. Corner sofa. Delete. Okay, and then let's start with the TV unit. These TVs don't work, so I don't know why I keep trying. Whoa. Oh, that's right. I wanted the speaker. I'm just, I see pieces and I'm like, I want that part. I don't think it'll fit on top of the fireplace. So we're just gonna delete this. And then what was the other pieces? There was a middle table. I already have an ottoman, so I don't need that one. And the rug is kind of basic in ways, so I'm just gonna delete it. And then, what does the sofa even look like? Oh, the sofa's kind of cute. It's two pieces, but it's two different pieces, but it's cute. Okay. I think I looked at everything that I bought. Gathered from that one place. These are the gotcha things I got. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Let me go ahead and go back to the farm. Let's do the living room. What time is it? Okay, so give me just like 2 seconds. Let me get my mouth together. Do all the things I gotta do in the middle of the day. Bear with me. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so now where is that? Okay, so everything should have went back to its thing. I should have really named stuff. Bedroom. These are going on this shelf over here. Don't know what color I want to make this room. Maybe this wall a different color. This is green, but I don't want it to be green. Edit, select face. What color do we have here? Brown and a yellow, maybe a yellow. Or maybe a brown. Yeah, that one's fine. Make it just a little bit darker. Everything's coming up very brown. And you know how I am. I will do a tan throughout this whole house. Yeah, this is the one I changed. Edit. Move. I think that's small enough. I think. And then do 2 of those orange chairs. I might change the color of those chairs too. The case. How much do these weigh? 3. Okay. You the one doing whatever you doing, running away and mad. Yeah, and then I'll just leave those white things where they are. This is too black. Yeah, an orange, and then make that orange just a little bit deeper. I don't know, it's too bright. Oh, because the full bright's on. Turn that off. Nobody needs all of that. I'd rather it be a dark brown than a black. And is that why these are glowing a little bit? Yeah. Here, let me do that again. Edit. Okay, and then select faces. And then this color. And then somewhere around here. I want to turn it into wood so bad, but I don't know, like, are those, let me try something. If I don't like it, I can always get another one. Select faces, this, just this. If I change it into a wood or a different color wood, okay, it's not going crazy. What if I do my favorite thing? Okay, okay. Either this one or this one. I like that one. All right, dope. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. so everybody looks, you know, cohesive. All right. That is done. This is literally just a box. It has all the stuff that used to be in here. I need a rug. And I also need to figure out what color I'm gonna put in here. Everything is coming up like this little orange color, orangey red color, like yellow, brown. What about a dark? What about a chocolate maybe? Do I have one of those? That's the light version. I have a brick. Clay. What does clay look like without the brush? Coral. Powdered brick. Sage. We already did sand. Sky. Slate. Sunrise. Sunrise is a little too much. That's why I said clay. Clay would be better. Yeah, let's do clay. Okay. Okay, and then five and see if that's better. I need to boost this up a little bit, maybe. No. Forty's a little too much this time. 30. 20. Yeah, let's do like that. What are we gonna do with this little section right here? Oh no. What does it go to? Does it go to something in the kitchen? No. Wonder if I can just paint it white. to the next section. Get this out of my way. Then hopefully this starts off upright. So I don't have to switch all this stuff and do all of that. After this, that only leaves the foyer to do. And that's about it. And for the foyer, I need like an actual light. Real light. I was going through my stuff. I have a whole old vintage truck in here that I believe I got for free. And I was like, why is this not out? Okay. Rotate it. Yeah, 90 degrees. Okay. Let's see if we can line this up. 2.700. No. $150. Negative. $0.20. And then what else? That should be it. So that's about as lined up as it gonna get. Maybe. Okay, so 20, right? And on this one. No. You gotta go up. So 25 maybe on this one. Something about that ain't right no more. 15. So that's just gonna be uneven like that. Don't bother me like that. It's just gonna be uneven. Okay. I'm gonna let it go. Maybe. Because the top is even. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to get the point across. I also need like I said, I need a TV in here. Do I have bricks for this? Be nice if that was wood, but this would be bricks. Free material. Mm-hmm. Get the point across. Don't hate that. And then I'll leave it. I could do better, but I'll figure out something else. Because I want those bricks to be like the regular bricks, you know? Red bricks. To kind of bring in the clay part. Edit. Select face. Is that all one piece? Huh. Let's see how this goes. Okay. At least I don't have to turn anything. Okay. 120, I think it is. Or am I thinking about something else? 150 in here. Then negative 20. Hate it. Okay, so $40. Too much. 30. Actually, I think it started off better. $150. The top matches again. The bottom keeps straying further away from God's light on the bottom. I don't understand what's going on. It's not noticeable. It's just noticeable to me. Um, and completely upside down. 180. Uh, 70, and then uh 900 is too much. 950, 60, probably 70. No, okay, 80. $90. Okay, and then I don't know, it lined up. It's just we lost the bottom completely this time. um okay. $95, $90. Oh, this one's odd. Okay, so because I can match the bottom depending on how vertical scale I do, but for some reason it's still seven. $90. Let's do 80. Oh my goodness. uh 70. Okay, but what if I make this $6.99? 100. One zero zero. Okay. 10010. 10020. Is that not what I had at first? Okay, 20 is not gonna work though. 10050. Once again, is that not what I had at first? 75. 75. Okay. Okay. That one's a little strange, but we got it eventually. At least it lines up with the bottom and the top. Well, the bottom more, with the top more. The bottom, not so much. And I would hate to move it. Okay. Okay. Can't make it perfect. At least needed to make sense though. Zero 20. Nope. Nine. 940. Well, 920. No, that brings it down. 960. 60. 70. 9. Hmm. Okay, maybe we need to make this. Huh? $60, $40, $60, 50. 50. Ooh. Okay. All right, that worked for me. Okay, and then I need a rug right here. And I need a light in here. Well, I have all this light, but when it gets dark, it gets dark. Let me show y'all. Earned 500. 100 stamina. I thought I had gotten some My Story books. I was like, ooh, okay. Let's do environment. Let's do this one only on myself. It's brightish. But it looks cute in here. I just need curtains in there. Silence, stop walking through the walls. And then I do need to put the lights, the other lights that I have in here also. But yeah. So nice. And all that's left is this foyer. I gotta change the color in here. But yeah, this place is gonna look real nice once I get done with it. And I was being mean on Blue Skies when I called it ugly. It wasn't ugly. It's just that it definitely needs some sort of TLC. Like, even the person who did it, I think they did this a long time ago. So this was like their version 2 of it. Like I said, it's not bad. I actually really like it. I think it's a really pretty place. It just needs like little things fixed. There's a whole new like coloring system now, so like I said, this roof though, can I do just the roof? Yeah, you can do just the roof. I'm gonna get some PBR shingling and stuff. I saw somebody with some, but they didn't have it in like they had it on in white, but not in true black. So yeah. Let me gather this up because there's really nothing in here. I think there's one thing that I have to do in here, and I think I'll put it on this wall. All right, my mouth is throbbing, so I'm gonna call it a stream. We got at least 2 rooms done. I just kind of wanted to show y'all what was going on in Second Life. Just a little overview of what's going on in my in my game. I will be back with probably schedule 1 next week. Tomorrow I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I feel. We might be back with schedule 1 tomorrow, but the way my mouth is feeling, probably not. So that's gonna be all. You guys have a great day, a great week, and an awesome millennia. Bye, y'all. I think I already did a thumbnail, but I'm just trying to get this camera in her face. All right, bye, y'all.